Hello everybody, this is Susie the Music Lady back again here on musictheory.net to share with you some more tools that you can use to help you on your journey to learn how to play music. And some things that I would really like to share with you is some videos about intervals. And intervals are just the spaces between the notes, like how far pitches are away from each other. If they're really close, da da, or if they're really far away, da da, So it's kind of like that, okay? So what I want to show you first is this interval identification. And what it does is it shows you your staff, and there's two different notes on there, and you have to figure out what interval it is from the staff. Now, let me tell you first what I highly recommend with this exercise is, since it doesn't play it for you, it just has the notes on the staff and you can't play them at all. What I recommend is getting a piano or something, some kind of keyboard that you can use to play the notes for yourself. Okay, so for instance, I have this set here for just doing major and minor seconds and major and minor thirds, and I have the Virtuoso app on my iPad that I use outside of my computer. There are other apps that help you with, music theory and things, and ear training and things like that. Um, but this website doesn't play it for you, unfortunately. So what I recommend is you play it yourself. So we have E and G, and so if we listen very carefully, that's E and G, and that is a minor third, okay? And then we have A and B, and that is a major second, okay? And then we have A and C, and that is a minor third. Okay, so you get the point. Listen very carefully to these different intervals and see if you can figure out if they're major in quality, minor in quality, if they're 3 notes away from each other, or if they're 2 notes away from each other. And you'll notice that your seconds will only be like, one's going to be in a space and one's going to be on a line, whereas your major thirds are one's going to be on a line and another one's going to be on a line, or one's going to be in a space, the other one's going to be in a space. Okay, so what I do is I set this to do with a comfortable range, whatever you're comfortable with, and I like to set it for ascending only, which means that they only go up. You can set it to descending only, where the notes go down, and then whenever you feel really comfortable, you can do both, okay? And it'll alternate between both. Require quality. That means saying whether it's major or minor. If you're not comfortable with just doing major or minor, turn this off and just focus on how far away the notes are from each other on the staff. This would be a second. Boom, boom, that would be a third. Okay. Then you can choose what kinds of intervals you get. To start out, I would recommend only seconds and thirds, and then you can expand on to fourths and fifths beyond that. Okay, and keep on growing and expanding out the distance between the two pitches. And then also I like to set it to after animation, because you'll want to hear it, you'll want to see it, and then you'll want to review it after you get it correct. So here I've got it set to not requiring quality. So we have either second or third as our option. And as you can see, they're very close together, so that's going to be a second. Again, that's going to be a second. And here they're close together. That's just harmonic seconds is all. And here we have, see, this one's in a space and that one's in a space. Okay, so you get the point. And later on, you can keep adding um, intervals at the distance between the notes. Okay, so that's interval identification. And I hope that this video is helpful for you, and try to pair this with the other videos that I come out with on intervals. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.